Well, hello there, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Welcome to Mr. Prepper, The Perfect Start, Part 8. Okay, right, so today is inspection day, so we're not going to be going out of the house until the agent comes and checks everything. But let's get the stuff in the house sorted. So we've got some sunflowers there that are ready to harvest. And those plants at the bottom could probably do with some more water. So let's harvest these. There we go. And we can plant. Okay, we've got some guarana seeds. So let's plant some guarana seeds. There we go. And water. And then go downstairs. Okay, and these need to be watered as well. So water and water. Oh, we're out of water. Okay, is there any in there? No, there isn't. Oh no, I do have 3 water. There we go. Decided not to water the carrots. They can survive. They're actually very near harvesting, so the water that's there should be enough without needing to waste one water. That's one of the things you need to watch as they're growing as well, just to make sure that you don't waste any additional water, because I've noticed since the game went live that the amount that you get from buckets has reduced to 1, whereas in this video you will see that I'm getting 2 water from the buckets. That is now only 1 water that you get since the game went into live release. Okay, so we're at our desk. Let's have a look around. Something else that we will do is we will put some stone into our furnace to get glass. Because when you're in the mine, you do get, see there we go, it's harvested now, it was ready. So it was very close to being ready to be harvested. So let's put the stone that we've got into here and melt, and that will give us glass. And when you're going into the mine, you do get a lot of stone. You need it for crafting, but you tend to have way more than you need when it comes to stone. So you can melt a lot of it into glass, and glass is worth more than stone. You can also use it for trading as well. So let's plant the seeds. There we go. So guarana and water. Oh, now I don't have water because of course I put it into there. So let's bring it back again. There we go. Close and water. There we go. Open. Doesn't matter. Skip forwards. Let's check the power that we're using. So your power meter always shows the amount of electricity that you're using. Now when you get the newspapers that tell you that there's going to be lightning storms and everything else, which basically means a power cut, what you need to do is make sure that you've got enough steam generators or electric generators as the game progresses to be able to cover your power needs. Now we're trading with Jenny, so buy lots of seeds, because what you want to do is level up her trust, and selling the sunflowers. Now sunflowers are a good return on investment, so you get lots of dollars for those. So whenever you can, do use your sunflowers. Now how close are they to being harvestable? A little bit to go yet. Okay, we need some food, so let's eat some of that carrot soup we made. And let's put those carrots that we've harvested in as well. Maybe eat a guarana as well. That's it. Right. Okay, so we're waiting. Oh, it's Karen. Now, I've found that each time she's asked for something, it's been before I've been able to actually have it in the game. So I've run out of salt. Great. I don't currently have any, so I can't give. So each time this happens, I haven't been able to give her what she's been asking for. I haven't seen any detrimental effect on the game. There may be obviously some kind of bonus that you get from doing it, like maybe getting some additional resources or whatever, but I haven't seen it materially affecting the game, and I am like on stage 2 or 3 of building the rocket in real time. Obviously my video series, I'm going to be posting a video every day this week to help you guys out. Miner helmet is one of the next things that we want to craft, because that's going to allow us more exploration in the mines, and bear traps are also worth crafting and getting put down in the forest to get you additional resources. So skins, foxtails, meats, all the other kind of stuff. Let's speed up so that we get this delivered. There we go. So go trade and take everything. Oh, and it's the inspector. Just as well we'd sorted the house out, eh? Otherwise we could have been dingleberried there. Okay, that could have been game over if we hadn't covered everything up. Okay, so he's going to check the contents of the room. There we go. Now, one thing I will say, as it goes forwards, he starts checking a hell of a lot more. So if you've got anything in your cupboards, in your house, make sure they're in your bunker. Beyond that, then he starts checking the water supply. Then he starts checking the electricity supply. So you have to make sure that everything in your house is legit and unchanged from the way it's supposed to be. So don't start deconstructing all of the furniture in your house, because you will get a game over. And on top of that, see, here we go, 5 stars. Because I'm only using 2 water a day, there's no suspicion, and at the moment he's not checking the electric. Again, consumption rate up to 10 a day, so check water usage. As long as it's from buckets, it's fine. So don't be using your sink all the time, because again, it's going to get you a high suspicion level and a potential game over. So let's receive the water from the buckets. As you can see, I got 2 there, and now you only get 1. Okay, so let's skip forwards. I'm going to go to the woods, because what we want to do is we want to grab wood that should have respawned now, because it's been 2 or 3 days since we've been collecting wood in the woods. Okay, now one of the other things here, we've got the traps area. Okay, so let's go to level 3, because that's going to give us the best stuff that we can get. So here we have the traps area. And what we can do is put down the trap to get stuff. But what we'll do is we'll go into the forest for now. Okay, because we want to collect, as I said, as much wood as we can. So again, it's look left, look right, wiggle the metal. Oh, we've got a wolf. Okay, so get him dealt with. Nice pickaxe to the head. There we go. Oh, we got some meat from that. Lovely. Any more wood here? Okay, it doesn't appear to be. Let's go deeper into the woods. And what we'll also do is go all the way to level 3, 5, which is the last level for here, which will be we need to fight some wolves. Now, we've got no energy at the moment at all, so we're going to have to go back, we're going to have to go home, we're going to have to nap, and we're going to have to come back again. So, one of the things here later on, you will be able to create energy drinks, which come in extremely handy from dried guarana berries and the cookbook. So what you do is you go to your oven, you select cook, then you open the book, read it, then you go to the recipe and you make the energy drinks. So let's go home again. Our glass is ready. Let's go receive it. Okay, there we go. So now we've got some glass. Fantastic. Okay, we're at the end of the day, and we'll skip forwards to the next day. Okay, run downstairs. First thing to do is always to eat. So we've got our soup there. We've got some raw meat there as well. Eat, which needs to be cooked. So there we go. That's pretty much up to full health. We do need to cook that wolf meat at some point, which is quite funny because it comes up as boar, even though we got the meat from a wolf. Okay, now we have an unread letter there from the Minuteman. So we will read that at some point in the not too distant future. Okay, pop that in there. Pop the spare newspapers. You can sell those as well to the trader who never sells anything. She just buys. I've forgotten her name off the top of my head because there's actually so many traders. But let's have a look at this letter. Just a quick note, my source in the agency tells me that the water usage will be added to the things checked during an inspection. Excessive use may raise suspicion, as I was just telling you. Okay, we've got a newspaper. What's the bets? It's going to be a power outage or a water outage or something. So let's have a read. Okay, blackout, thunderstorms. Okay, so we're going to have a blackout. We're going to lose our electricity, which means we need to be producing enough electricity in our vault, our bunker, to make sure that everything carries on working. As much as you try to do that, you will find that sometimes you have to turn some stuff off. But let's go back. Here we go. So habitat to the right is deer and wolves. To the left is foxes, so foxtails. So you either put the trap to the left-hand side or the right-hand side, and that will decide what you get. So let's put down our bear trap. There we go. Put it on the ground. Open it up. And then what you need to do is decide which bait to use. So we use basic because we've got 7 basic bait. So we'll prep that. And now, seeing as we're now at energy, we'll go and do what we were trying to do yesterday, which is get to the end of this level of the woods, so that we can get the next lever to unlock the next level of the woods, which of course at the time when I was doing this, you couldn't. you could collect everything, but because it was the pre-release that I'd been given access to, you couldn't actually unlock the next ropeway. Of course, subsequently I have been able to, but what I will do is the footage that I recorded before the game went live, because I had pre-release about a week before the game was released, I will skip some of the footage, because obviously I got to the point where I'd done everything that was possible, and there was nothing else left to do. So what I will do is I'll make sure that all the footage remains relevant for what you guys are looking for, which is the best tips and tricks to be able to go forwards with ease. Now, guarana, always harvest it. Visit the woods fairly frequently. Every 2 or 3 days, go in and harvest all the guarana, because I will tell you that if you're not there yet, there will eventually be a quest which will require you to have 99 guarana, which is a lot of guarana berries. Right, let's grab the wood, which is good, and we'll grab that guarana as well. So here we go, grab, and missed the, actually I don't really need the wood, do I? I've got quite a bit back at the shelter, and we don't want to overload myself. I'm already at 55 out of 100, and we're going for the end level, which will have lots of additional loot. So okay, so now we're at 3.5. Let's have a look in here. Oh, we've got some glass and some rations. We'll take all that, thank you very much. More guarana, thank you, we'll take that. And there it is. There is the final level for this level of the forest. But there's another fallen ropeway carriage there, so let's go and open it up and see what's inside. Come on, Mr. Prepper, run, run, run. Okay, so 2 more baits and some feathers, so that's something that we can sell to the huntress, as well as a couple of additional baits. Those spawns, by the way, are random. So what you get inside, because I've done the game a couple of times just to see the differences, so they are random spawns in there, so what you will get will be completely different. So this is the last level, and here come the wolf group. So we've got to kill lots of wolves. They just keep on coming, and this is where you might need to use some of the food that you've got on you to make sure you don't die. So there we go, let's kill another wave. There's loads of them. Oh, my health's going down. My health's going down. Oh, there we go. So we've got lots of additional wolf skins and some meat, and here come even more wolves. My pickaxe is about to fall apart. It's got so much wolf guts and blood all over it. Okay, there we go. Oh, come on, die. There we go. Have we killed all of them? Yes, we have. Okay, so now there is the lever that we need, so grab that. And as well, there's a little chest hidden there, so let's open that up. And look at that, electronics. Nice. Now, later on in the game, they're one of the biggest pain in the asses to get is your electronics. So put them to good use when you do get them. But what that will allow us to do is build a miner's helmet. There's plenty of wood here, so mental note made. When we need wood, come back, grab some. We're at 91 out of 100 weight that we can carry, so can't carry anything else. So let's go home. And this is near the end of the video for today, because the next thing is to make a miner's hat. So here we go, back into the house, straight down. And now that we've got our electronics, what we can do is we can craft the miner's helmet. So there it is, perfect. And that will be for tomorrow's video, is how to start exploring the mines further. Okay, so we now have our miner's helmet, we put that on. And look at that, light in the darkness. Okay, it's raining again, so collect some more water. Again, you won't get as much anymore. Let's grab this crate and put it in the bunker as well. Grab the bucket and move it. There we go, put it down next to the other one. And we've got our one planter outside, which is completely legal and above board. The inspector has no issue with that. And it's always handy to have one outside. Okay, well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I am Know-It-All Gaming. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. And until tomorrow, for the next part of this series, have a great time wherever you are. But until then, I will see you next time.